How is everybody doing? This is Fun Day. This is Tuesday Fun Day. Because we've had enough work this week. And if you don't take a break and have some fun once in a while, you get kind of overly serious and stale. So let's have fun. I think it's supposed to be like in the 50s. Here we go. Just trust me. Just trust me. Oh, I love that blue roof. Do you see that blue roof down there? It's a blue metal roof. Right there. Isn't that's pretty. I kind of like that. Really sets the house off. I heard people talk about Taco Tuesday. I'm going to make a pop-up taco. Annabelle? Or make it look like one. We'll go there. We'll make it look like one. I'm going to try. Hey, I can try. We'll see what happens. Oh, so let's go do that. Welcome. This is Glenda with Fralins and Friends, and you know that. I'm going to put all this stuff out of the way because for fun, I'm going to do something that may be fun for a kid. A very young kid. Very, very young kid. I'm going to take a piece of this. I'll be better off doing that and then carrying it along the perforation. Much less work, I hope. Where is that perforation? Right there. Am I sure of that? Am I really sure that I think so? So if you'll pardon me for a minute, which I probably won't show you that part, I'm going to go get a manila folder. This is our cover. Of course, with it being paper, it would not go to a young child that's going to put in his mouth, but I'm just experimenting and having fun because it's a fun day. Okay. Taco shell. Let's see. Taco shell. Let's see. I got the glitter glue. Thought we'd have fun with it too. Why not? Oh, by the way, I still don't know what those eggs are going to be when they hatch, and I might just save those for Easter. But I found out they're not just yellow and blue. There's red and green as well. Okay, this is kind of a gold glitter glue, so we're gonna put it right here in the seam. Well, I almost hate to waste it for something like this. I mean, it's so pretty. It really is. And I don't want to overuse. No, I think that's going to be used for borders and things like it just said, not for stuff like this. Elmer's would have done fine. Okay, I'm going to lay something in there, something weighty, while that glue dries. And for texture, because a kid needs mixed textures. Now, if I were making this for a baby, at least this outside would be hardcover or laminated. So, I'm going to make me some tomatoes, but I'm going to make slices instead of the chunks because of what it is. Not because it's a taco, but because it's something for texture. And, oh boy, that's not exactly a circle, but we'll call it a tomato. Now, I think what I'm going to do, it's going to be our lettuce, but I don't really want, I don't want it to be loose in there, and I don't want to be gluing a lot of little separate pieces of lettuce in it. I want it to have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like this. I'm cutting up somewhat close. Maybe I could be a little closer to the fold so that you're probably wondering, is there going to be any meat in this taco? Well, of course there will be. And it'll be something completely different. Textures. We are doing textures. Okay, there'll be some lettuce. We'll kind of try to fold some this way and some that way and just kind of we'll see. Where are my Elmers? Here it is. Okay, I'm going to blow the tomatoes in. Don't you just love it when the tip is glued over because it didn't get completely closed? And there's some left over the top. And guess who probably did it? Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go, I think. Sometimes crafts, especially when I do them, are not what you would call neat and tidy. But, gotta admit, they're a little bit fun. If that soaks through that felt a little, it might. Okay. Okay, this is our I've made a little cover out of this, and I'm going to use some glitter glue on the outside to make that pretty. This is our taco shell, right here. Cut that out of a manila envelope, or manila folder, because it's stiffer. And right here, I took some of this green paper, and I folded it in half and kind of cut through it a bit. It's not perfectly looking like lettuce, but I really did not want to chop up little bits, because it's just, well, for one thing, a baby's not going to get a hold of it very well, because you're going to have to really glue it down. These little tomatoes are made out of felt, and I'm going to use these beads as meat. The trick is how. Do I want to sew them in, or do I trust glue? So to kind of give them something to hold them in place. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this, with coating those beads. Okay, there's a lot of glue there in layers, so it's going to have to dry, and when it does, hopefully we've got an effect that opens up. Okay, I'm back in here. I've been trying to let this dry for a while. Sorry, you were crooked. Been trying to let this dry for a while, but the glue isn't quite dry. The glittery stuff anyway. But I think what I might do is take a piece of paper, maybe something like this. When it's done, I'll show you. See, we made a taco book, a pop-up book for maybe a 2-year-old, something like that. Somebody who wouldn't be trying to chew on it. Anyway, I thought at some point might make a title on here, well, maybe not on this one, but that says Taco Tuesday book by Fralins and Friends, or something like that. Because doing it on here is going to be kind of rough, because you try and fold it now with all that in there. But isn't that fun? I mean, it's fun just to play with as an adult. We've got our taco shell, which is stiff, and we've got our paper lettuce, which has got all these little, and it's in our felt fuzzy tomatoes. We've got our glittery cheese, which is still not dry. We got a bumpy meatball. We've got a smooth ball here, and yes, you could call it, but it's all supposed to be taco meat. And then we got this one here, which is also just a little bumpy, but it's shiny. So, I mean, why not? Why couldn't this be good as a tactile book for, even for the developmentally disabled? Because I used to work with that a lot throughout my career, and tactile things were always a key part of learning. So, that is what we've done. Isn't that cool? You guys say what you think. Do you think you would give something like this to a 2 or 3-year-old, or maybe help somebody who has who has developmental disabilities, and help them touch all the different parts and get the idea of the different feels? Because that's actually what this was. That's actually what this is all about. It's about being textures and just tactile touching. Okay, that's going to be it for today. We've been outside, and the battery's going, I know. Subscribe, notification, thumbs up, comment, come back. Love you.